Soul Gardeners. I'm Skip Jennings. I'm your spiritual cheerleader here at the Soul Garden. Well, we're still doing that deep, deep work. We're in Aries, so that means talking about the ego. First and foremost, the ego is not a bad thing. We just have to learn how to bring that ego or reel it back in, make it right size, so that our ego doesn't outshine our God consciousness. Remember, our God consciousness is our big self. Our ego is our small self. So we want to have the big self loud, boisterous, saying hello to us. We want that ego to work when we need it to work, to help us to do things that we don't want to do. So here's what we're talking about. Chapter 3 is about mastering the ego and allowing God consciousness to flow. So I have 5 keywords I want to talk to you about. And the first word we're going to talk about is action. To really master the ego and let God consciousness come into play, we have to take action. We have to step forth. We have to get our butts off the couch, so to speak, and put into action some practices that will elevate our consciousness, our God consciousness. Once our God consciousness is elevated, the ego automatically diminishes to right size. The only way that we can bring the ego down is to vibrate and to bring up the God consciousness. That's the only way we can get a right-sized ego. It's about going there. So how do we do it? We go in the service. We be of service to the world. Hey, what have you done to help out Haiti today? What have you done to help out someone who's homeless? Even people in LA. How about children here? Have you helped out people, being of service? How about helping your neighbor? Another action is your prayer meditation life. Affirmations, your reading. When was the last time you sat down with a deep spiritual book and turned off the TV? That's action to elevate your God consciousness. Moving into action. Courage. Understanding that to do this takes a lot of courage. That's your next key word. Doing this takes a lot of courage, and I believe that we pull a lot of strength from our ego to have the courage to step out to do the right thing. But once it gets out of control, it's no longer courage, and it's just egotism, massive ego. So stepping into courage, keeping it right there. I think courage is a part of God. Courage is a part of that energy that's within us for us to do what is right. Your third key word we're going to talk about today, my friends, is called beginnings. Beginnings. We can always begin again. We can always recognize that, oh my goodness, my ego's running amok. I'm going to start all over again. I'm going to begin again. I'm going to start again. I'm going to start and go back to source. I'm going to reconnect with source. I'm going to reconnect with God. Beginnings, new beginnings. Your next key word is youth. Youth, I love that word. Youth is newness. It's a vitality. It brings in that energy. Sometimes the ego wants to tell us that we're losing our youth. But the truth is, when we tap into God, we're expanding our youth because God is eternal. See, the ego will fade away. When this is all over, we move into eternity. That is youth. That is youth. That's being young. That's living life to forever young. I want to sing a song like that, but I won't. Here's the last one, strength. Guys, it takes strength like courage to shift and to really work on those God conscious qualities we talk about. You got it within you. You got it within you, but don't mistake the ego as being strength, because sometimes we can step in a place where our strength begins to hurt other people. You become strong, you think you're strong, you think you gotta be boisterous, you think you have to step out, you think you have to rock people's world. Sometimes that's not strength. Sometimes it's just us being an egomaniac. Strength sometimes is being able to say nothing and being still and serving and working under people. Take a deep breath in. I have a 7-day challenge for you. Here's your 7-day challenge. Your 7-day challenge is to work on right-size ego. How do we do that? We build up our God consciousness. We need to put into practice these things that will help us to expand. Yoga, meditation, prayer, love, giving, service. That's going to help our God consciousness to grow and our ego to become right size. Here's your affirmation. My spirit has dominion over the ego. Say it again. My spirit has dominion over the ego. Third time's a charm. My spirit has dominion over the ego. Close your eyes. Feel that energy just for a moment. Knowing that it's perfect, it's divine, and it's good. So remember, I send out a daily blog every day. It's called Just for Today. Check it out. Here at Soul Garden, you can check out that daily blog. It will give you encouragement. It will help you through these egomaniac tripping moments, boo. Let me help you. Let me be there for you. I'm also a spiritual coach, and I want to guide you. I want to support you on this journey. Everyone needs a little hand. Everyone needs a little help, so allow me to be your support system. So, remember, you are one with God. You are divine light. You are just love emanating itself. I'm grateful to be on this journey with you. Until next time, I'm Skip Jennings. So God.